highly experimental. But I'm Randi, and hey, episode 2, episode 3, this is episode 4, episode 5, episode 6, this is episode 7,
episode 8,
episode, Skylar, what is it? Thank you, 9. I'm sorry.
10th, I think.
The 10th episode.
Episode 11.
Episode 12 is episode 13.
Episode 14. Episode 15.
Is it really 16?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Episode 17.
This is the kids edition, episode 18. You, David. This is episode 20 of 20. This we've been doing 20. We've done, Hi, what? We've done 20.
Let's start over. Hold on. Skylar, what episode is it?
Episode 20.
Episode 20.
Episode 20.
Uh-oh.
1. Episode 22. Episode 23. 24.
Happy 25th episode.
Episode 26. Episode 27. 28.
Woo.
29.
Surprisingly.
We are at episode 29.
Episode 30.
Episode 31. 32, episode 32. We're happy to be here with you. This is episode, if you can believe it, 33. Episode 34.
I will not give in.
Episode 37.
Episode 38. Episode 39. Episode 40. Episode 41.
42.
Episode 44. Episode 45. Episode 46.
Episode 47. Episode 40. How did we get to 49?
Episode 50. 51. Episode 52.
Welcome to episode 53.
Episode 54.
What are you hiding behind there?
Episode 57.
Episode 58.
No.
Happy 61st episode.
Episode 62. Episode 60. Episode 65. Episode 65. Episode 66. Episode 67. Episode 60. Episode 69.
What? That's impossible. And now, Skylar, what episode are we on?
Episode 70.
Wow!
Episode 70. We made it to 70.
What?
Oh, that was awesome, Dad. Thank you for doing that. Look back. I loved that so much. That was so cute. Skylar. Wow, you were busy making signs. Oh, hi everybody that's on with us. Mary Beth is on Seth. Oh, Sandra's on. Darren is visiting for a quick second. Hi, Josh. Ryan's on. Hi, Aunt Donna. Oh my goodness. Marsha, hi. Wendy, hey. We're representing all over from coast to coast tonight. This is episode 70 of Randi's Live. We started this, 70 nights ago, consecutively. I turned to Andrew, I said, let's reach out to our friends, let's reach out to our community, let's build community, and let's try to check in with people. And we did that as best we could for 70 nights. We have had 70 episodes in 70 days for 10 weeks, averaging between 30, well, that one was like 5 minutes, but that was the power outage one, but averaging between 30 and 40 minutes, some an hour, some a little bit less, which is, let's see, 10 weeks, 2,800 minutes. We've had over 175 songs over. We've had well over 85 guests. We've had 3 kids show. We've had 3 cooking segments. We've had 4 mixing with McGinnis's and a whole lot of love. Woo! We're so happy that we've been able to do this with you. It's been a crazy roller coaster for us. It's been so many things. It's been a chance for us to reach out to people that I've honestly been worried about, that I've been thinking about, to make sure that they're okay, to say hello. It's been a chance to introduce my, when we finally got our groove going, somewhere around maybe like the second week, we realized that it was great to get perspective from people all over the country. You know, we live in Nashville, but we're both from the East Coast originally. We've lived all over the place. I've lived in California for many, many years, then back in New York City. Andrew's lived in Florida. He's lived in Maine. He's lived in Burbank, California. So we realized we have friends all over the country, and we thought it might be good to get everyone's sort of input on what was going on, because this epidemic, this pandemic, is affecting everyone really differently. And I'm so glad that we did that, because people were able to share their very, very, very personal experiences. And it was important for us to share information that way. And then it was also just a really nice way for me to introduce you to some of my incredible friends from all over the place. Talented people, beautiful people changing lives, people doing hard work, people influencing other people in really good ways. And so it just made me feel better. I talk about it all the time on the show, that there were mornings that we would wake up really desperate, really sad, not knowing what was going on with work. As you know, Andrew's an actor. He worked in television for many, many years. And when we moved to Nashville, he became a realtor and was really starting to sort of get his stride going. I am forever a music educator and a singer-songwriter and touring musician. Both of those things, whooped. So there was a lot of uncertainty, like I'm sure you're feeling, like our friends all over who are not essential workers were feeling about what we were going to do and what was going to happen, and being able to connect with people every night for, even if it's just a few minutes via Zoom, via FaceTime, via Facebook, we were able to really talk to people and say, you know, how are you doing? What's going on? Are you okay? I'm not okay today. Are you okay? You're good? I'm good. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm okay today. I'm not good. Funky. I'm funkadum. Oh, I'm better. And after every single show, we would come downstairs to our kitchen, and I promise you, we fed our child. We remembered almost 70 nights. And then we would talk about how much better we felt. And it just proves to me that there's nothing that can beat human connection. We've had a lot of emails and messages from our friends, especially our friends that are living alone or that are living away from loved ones that are not able to be with the people that they want to be with. And so I just know how important it is to have community and build connection. So I hope you've been feeling it too. I'm starting to get choked up. You knew it was going to happen. Why 70? Because this is our last nightly show. What? Hold on. It's not forever. Forever. It's not forever. It's just our last consecutive nightly show. We've done it every night, no matter what. And since you know, we're doing it with our crew of 3. As you know, my graphics department, my stage department, stage set designer. We have my cameraman, my director, hospitality. That's Andrew McGinnis over there.
I'm flipping it just
You
tonight.
are. You're flipping it. Flipping the script for you. Look at
That's
that.
me.
He learned how to do that. That's exciting.
Well, what you don't know is I accidentally did it earlier in the show.
Already today?
Already,
Oh,
yeah.
You've done it several times.
I
but
have.
I always think it's just because you want to say hi,
No.
hi. And then, of course, my stage manager and beautiful audience of one, Skylar Faith McGinnis, who has been such a trooper through this whole thing. You know, no kids. I mean, we're big kids. But no kids, no school, no camp. What? No sleepovers? Huh? No park play dates? What? So you've been amazing. And so we're doing it ourselves. This is the part of the show where I'd like to thank my sponsors.
Sorry.
We don't have it.
We have them? Oh.
I'd also like to tell you about the network that just picked us up. No.
What?
No. No. So it's been the 3 of us. So we've been doing it nightly, and we've been so happy to do it. But it was a lot of work. We would start in the morning. We would book. We tried to book out as much as we could. But what?
Sorry. Colin, our all-time.
What?
I didn't go. I didn't. Hold on. This one's for you, Colin. Bing.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. He remembered.
Yes, please tell me in the comments, since I'm watching me. Tell me if you've been on every night. I know for sure that Colin McAndrew from Pennsylvania has watched every single episode. I'm not sure if he's been live every episode, but some of you may have. I know a lot of you have been on a lot. But anyway, let me get back to what's happening. So we do this every night because we love it, but I'm tired. And we're going to take a little bit of time just to regroup, figure out some other things, other ways to do it to bring it to even more people. And we haven't had a chance to really do that because every morning we get up and we do all the things we have to do as a family, which could include like homeschooling or just making sure our child is clean and dressed, but then, which you always are, but then we do this a lot. And we learn how to do a bunch of stuff we've never done before, so we're gonna take a little break. So this is our plan. Every week, we're gonna come to you as best we can on a Friday. That's right, it's a Friday. And it will always be a fun Friday, I think, because this is fun. But we'll have different theme nights. We already have guests lined up for next Friday, and then I have some really big plans for June. June's gonna be an incredible month. A lot of important things to talk about in June. And so we're gonna have this amazing group of people visit us one night a week. And then occasionally, if something really special is happening or there's a reason to do so, we will visit you possibly twice a week. But this is our last nightly show. Tomorrow evening, we're going to do something a little different. I've been trying to sing about one song a night, sometimes two. They're mostly originals, but not always, and sometimes they're covers. But as we sort of got into our stride, people were going and emailing me and texting and saying, hey, have you done this song from the play? Have you done the play? Have you done 365 Days? And we would go, okay, it's on YouTube, it's episode, wait, hold on. And then, well, have you done this song? Have you thought about doing that song? What about that song? What was the name of that song? And so I would say, oh, we did Cinderella. Oh, I've done that twice. Oh, I don't know if we can do that again. Oh, you haven't heard the new ones. So someone suggested I just do an episode where I do a concert. Remember when I used to fly around the world and sing? Yay! I'm going to do that from my living room. So there it is. Tomorrow night we're doing a house concert from my house. Saturday, 6 p.m. Invite people. It'll just be an hour of me doing what I do, telling you the stories behind the songs that you've been asking for, singing the ones that I want to. I really have some new ones that I'm super, super proud of. A few of them got recorded already here in Nashville, and they'll be released at some date. But I'd love for you to join me if you can, because I can't wait to sing for you guys. I miss singing for you, in case you didn't know that. I miss being a touring musician, so I'm just gonna sing the rest of the show. No, I'm not. Instead, what I'm gonna do is let you see something Andrew put together. Andrew, how are you, honey? You had a busy day.
I'm busy.
Are you exhausted?
A little bit.
Oh my gosh, you're the one that really needs a day off. I just talk to these lovely people and say hello and send hearts and smile. And
Oh, stop it. I don't know
Skylar
how
and I
you
have
do
a
it.
lot of fun. But you've been very busy. So during this whole process, Andrew became one of the best editors in town. It's incredible, the things that you've been able to do and the things that I've made you do on a dime.
Oh.
Not even a dime. So what we want to do right now is something that Andrew worked really hard. We tried so hard to get everything in. We didn't, but we promise you we will get everything in and put it up on my YouTube channel, which brings me to subscribe. It's a little red button. It doesn't cost a dime. Subscribe. Please subscribe. We started with under 200 subscribers. We have more now. We'd like a whole bunch because we want to move this over to YouTube and Insta and Facebook all at once, so we can reach all the people, all the people that want to be reached, right? Anyway, if you'd subscribe, that'd be great. But I said to Andrew yesterday, I was like, what would be great is if we could do just a look back, like a whole look back, a look back at everything. He was like, no, we can't do that, can't do that. I was like, okay, can we do a little look back from 50? And he was like, let me see what we can do. So here's a look back at what we have been doing. Some of our guests, some of the people who have come and knocked on our door, right? Some of the people who have been at the door. I think you'll love it. I haven't seen it. He's been working so hard. So let's take a look back, shall we? Yeah, let's do that.
I am an orphan. I've got tied away, but I'll share my troubles if you go my way.
Intoxicated with your love. Only the shoplifting. Bartender hit me one more time. Watching it way back at me through the windshield.
17 years old, my last year in high school, I'm racing round the track.
Let's meet the contestants. And I sing because I'm free.
Wondering what kept me here and where we are now. The vehicles of Germantown, and I'll still be looking through rose-colored lenses.
Be a cat kitty, don't anybody say bye. You can be a kitty cat again.
I'm drunk, this is my man.
you breaks my heart.
There's mercy that she's holding, and she's holding on to good.
And do the right thing, do the right thing.
Friday night, burn all night, don't ever lose the star. Saying how many times can I go around this block with a little bit of country and a little bit of rock? I don't see why there's fire. There's a hole in you. There's a hole in me. Time flies, but it'll pass you by. It'll blink of an eye.
Again, it's all about balance, trying to figure out what you're comfortable with.
Our God
Is an awesome God, He reigns from heaven above.
with wisdom.
Somehow and
Our God is an awesome God.
Foot necessary never forgets. Dear John with his John Deere. My great Uncle Bill fought in Korea.
I hear my baby knocking on my door.
Time is everywhere. Must have couldn't leave.
Oh, I will pray, pray, pray till I see your smiling face. I will pray, pray, pray to the one I love.
I'm never looking anyone who gave it out of you.
God live in the moment, see you dance in the rain.
But you have to realize, nobody really lives in Wyoming.
You're already distanced, yeah.
Every president has 17 miles of social distance.
Mountains, rocks, and majesties. Today is just like any day. My thoughts go back to yesterday. Though I try to move ahead, you are really still on my radar.
Here we go, we can shake the trees and the earth. You're the only one that keeps my body running.
We all care about the same thing, which is that we all want a safe place to live. And whether we're under threat from a virus or climate change, I mean, we all believe the same thing. So all those divisions that we're seeing on the news and political divides, it's a false narrative. We all do care about the same thing.
I'll pick you up in my Cadillac and we'll take a spin around.
Love is all there is. Love is all there is.
You can call me another day, another shot down, another referee. I would say that I want you there for the rest of your life.
But perhaps I could love you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain.
You walked in with a story to tell and 10,000 tongues to scream. Who cares who I dream of? Who cares who I love?
We are all part of a human family. We're all connected. We're all here to take care of each other and love each other.
Infinite joy.
what you see.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
No, tell me there's no turning back. Someday we'll find it. Dreamers and you alone, and you bring out the gypsy in me.
Yep, truth. Truth, and can I get an amen? Yes.
To call this love, yeah, but think it could be happened so fast, so easily.
If you need me, I can get there fast. Just say the word, and I'll meet you where you're at. You matter to me.
It's amazing, and that is happening right here.
I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Baby, I just need one good one to stay.
Thank you for playing with us on Fun Friday. We love you.
Virtual dance classes have like exploded since this all happened, which is one of the good things.
All the time, I've been building a castle of
If I could only have one wish, darling, it would be like this. For love and happiness for you.
Take care of one another. Love one another. We love you. Rock on. We're out. Boom. I should have watched that before I played it. Oh, hi guys. So many nice people on. Hi Charlotte. Hi Holly. Oh my goodness. Hi Dean. Oh, hi Rye. Hi Michaela and Sienna and Maria and Kelly. From coast to coast, they're watching episode 70.
Can I just keep it up there?
Can you just keep it up? No, we look odd.
Pretty
That was
cool.
okay. So a couple things. First of all, can I get some applause for Andrew McGinnis for putting that look back together?
What?
Daddy, that was incredible.
Well, I'm getting claps from her.
So many I said like over 100 and I don't know. It's at least 100 plus guests that we've had on. It's been insane because we had some nights where we had 4 guests on a Zoom call at once, or I had like an entire choir on. I mean, it's been sort of incredible. People from all over the place. We're international guests from all over the country. Monica, that's okay. I know. I just thought of her. I know.
Can I just
explain what happened?
Yeah,
Explain what happened.
I just want to shout out to everyone that was not directly involved in this cut.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You should tell them what happened.
An hour before showtime.
Yes.
The 5 hours that I spent, or 4 hours before getting it, my computer crashed. So then I had to quickly redo 5 hours of work in an hour or so.
I don't know how you did that. You got almost everyone,
I tried.
I think.
Yes.
But we are international. We had people visiting from all over the place. We've had people online from all over the world, which is incredible. As far away as Japan, as close as across the street watching, which has been really awesome. It's been such a beautiful time, and the music that's been shared, the songs, the new songs, the old song, it's been unbelievable. If we missed anyone, we will go in. I mean, Andrew, he just told you. He'll go in, we'll do a final one, and we'll try to put it up this week. That's how we got to this nightly episode 70. There's been so much fun that we've done. We have had Skylar Faith on the kids show, Do Riddle Me This. There's been jokes, there's been stunts. Kids did stunts. It's been insane. And when we do our once a week nightly shows on Friday, we will also have a kids show. We're going to do that, I think, second week in June. And lots of theme nights. And that brings me to, it's Friday. We got to do it. I think he needs it. I think he's She's earned it. Can we get to a segment that we like to call Mixin' with McGinnis?
Yes, we can.
Which Skylar likes drinks with dad. And I said no. I said,
She almost said dinks.
I said no, we can't do that.
Thanks for repeating it,
Here's
Sky.
the thing, I didn't think that drinks with daddy was hashtagable. I mean, it just doesn't sound right. It just sounds like.
Hold on.
I mean, if you're 21 and it's like, I'm going out for drinks with dad, but drinks with daddy, it's so Mad Men. It's so Mad Men.
Hashtag drinks with dad.
Hashtag, she's just going to keep saying it. Let's see who else is on while dad, and so now
Okay.
the cameraman. The cameraman
Yep.
got it?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're supposed to. That's your, I don't know why I didn't think of it. That's clearly your song.
It is.
Right there. Mix it with McGinnis. Okay, what do we got tonight, Dad?
We have everything. Wow. So.
What is that? That's a Long Island Iced Tea you're making. I mean,
right?
that is
It's gonna be an
everything.
interesting drink tonight.
Are you showing people what kind of a quarantine we've
We're
had?
doing multiple drinks. So.
We are? Okay.
Yeah, and the first one's going to be really, really hard. So here are the ingredients that you need. You're going to need some ice. Got that. A tumbler. So we're just going to put that right in there. We don't mix it with a cup, I know. But this time I didn't forget. And then you need a beer. Just open up that beer. And then all you do is pour that beer over ice. Now, some wouldn't pour that over ice.
No,
Some would.
Most wouldn't.
And I'm looking at you, Noah Heldman. And there's a story behind it. So we're giving you love tonight.
Yes, Noah, thank you for ice beer. It's a thing.
I will try it.
It's a thing. You did try it. So I met Andrew, how many years? Years. 13, I guess, 2006. After I got out of a
It'll be 14.
No, math. After I got out of a relationship, and it was a rocky ending. Rocky whole thing, actually. And so so Andrew came to see me sing at a show, and all of my friends were very eager about this gentleman that drove down from Los Angeles to sit in the front row and listen to me sing. And so we all went out for a drink that night, and that looks disgusting, by the way. I don't know. You're getting some angry faces. There's no, I'm kidding. You're getting love.
It's a delicious Nashville Pale Ale, though.
And so anyway, my friends like really grilled him like for like 2 hours after my show. They grilled you. They asked you all kind of questions. It was very off-putting.
Yep.
And then Noah said, well, let's get a drink. I'll get you a drink. And the waitress came over and she said, what do you have? And then Noah said, ice beer. I think just to see what Andrew would do.
Yeah.
And you said, I'll have it too. I'll take an ice beer. And so these two yahoos sat in the corner and drank ice beer for I think 10 minutes until he thought that you were a pretty okay guy, and then I think you moved on to gin.
I sure did.
What a test.
Yeah.
What's funny about that is I saw like not too long ago people were putting their beer on ice. I've never heard of that since. I'm not sure that that's appropriate. Okay. Those of you that like beer, feel free to comment on whether is that your drink tonight?
No.
Oh God,
second
thank
drink
you.
we're making.
Ah.
If you.
Oh, we have champagne.
We do, because we're celebrating.
Oh, I didn't know.
Now-
Woo!
Now, we're not celebrating that this is all over. We don't pretend that everything in the world is over, because it's not. But we're celebrating the fact that for 70 nights, this lady over here, and I'm going to give her props now, she may cry, she probably won't. But for 70 nights, she's come to you live and done all the content. I edited, that's okay, but she talks for 40 to an hour straight. I don't know how she does it. And I've learned she's so much better than me. So, for you, we're going to celebrate the 70
I didn't know you got
episodes.
champagne.
I know.
I
So
like the champagne. I
However,
do.
We're going to mix it with Chambord.
Oh, yay!
And we're going to make a raspberry royale.
Yay!
That's what it's called.
Is that
So,
it has a name?
raspberry
I just call it
royale.
Summer's drink. Summer thing. Oh, woo! Woohoo!
So, raspberry royale.
Oh my gosh, that looks good.
And again, I don't measure. I just pour.
Oh, you're getting love. The people like this drink. They're much happier about this than the ice beer. So am I. So am I. I don't like ice or beer.
To be honest with you, I am too.
This is good. So this was a drink that we had. I first had this at our wedding, actually. Someone ordered it for me, and it was delightful.
I don't know.
So good.
Again,
You're just okay. Trying to get my table stand. Oh.
There's 2 drinks. But I would never leave Skylar Faith out of it, because that's an adult drink. We have 1 more glass. We're going to need some Sprite
Oh, yay.
And some grounding to make a Shirley Temple.
People are clapping. Hi, John. Hi, Abby. Hi, Bobby. Let's see who else is visiting.
All
Hi,
right.
Lydia.
So, Scott, can you help me
So
out?
good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Hi, Lizzie. Oh, hi, Kira.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
McGinnis for the winners. I like it. Hashtag it. It's hashtagable. McGinnis for the winners. Joanne's here. Joanne, so good to see you.
Take that.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna move your little your seat over there.
Hold on. Just because I feel like it needs a little bit more.
We didn't have a dress rehearsal today. That's what this part is just.
All right.
She's gonna bring me that, right?
That goes to Mommy.
Okay. Oh, I love it. Oh, yay!
This goes to me. That goes to you. Stay right there. Hold on.
Don't get it mixed up, Daddy.
Nope. And we're gonna have you sit.
It's so nice
right
to
there.
see you all on tonight. Thank you for being here. I love this.
And
I do remember the damn Randy.
I'm gonna
did
come
like
around
this.
from the bar over here. I'm just gonna stand over here.
Mango was good, but are we cheersing?
We are.
All right, let's cheers to 70 episodes with our friends.
Yep.
Skylar, over here. We won't be doing it nightly, but we'll be doing it every Friday. Okay, so...
And a virtual toast to everyone out there
Oh.
that checks in every night.
Yeah, well,
Everybody that
please.
checks in.
But we're not done yet.
Nope.
We've got a few more things for you. When I was thinking about what the last episode would look like, because I actually, after we got going and we were doing it for a little bit, I thought, oh, we're keep going. And he looked at me one day around episode 10 and he was like, what do you think? What do you think? What are you thinking here? And I was like, we're just gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. But I really did envision that our last episode would be when everything opened up for everyone, and I had it in my mind that it would just be this mass opening of doors, and doves would fly out of windows, and everything would be open, and we'd be like, hallelujah, we're done, good night. And I never envisioned a country where things would be opening up at a different pace, and there would still be so much struggle for some, so little struggle for others, so much confusion, some division, and I didn't expect that. So this morning I thought, it looks different, which is why we're going to keep coming to you. Besides the fact that we love doing it, and we love being together, and we love our community, but we are going to, But I always knew that on that last episode, we would answer the questions. So here we go. And you'd think that I had 70 episodes to think about my answers, and I didn't. I did not. Hi, Abigail. So good to see you. Abigail's on. Okay, here we go. So let's start with Daddy. Daddy, what would you say has been the hardest part of this time of isolation and social distancing? And for those that may have never seen a show before, and you tuned in for episode 70, over the, hundreds of guests that we've had on here. I think it's at least at 140, at least maybe 120. I'm gonna go back and check. Lots. If you count the choir, we're at hundreds. I try to ask as many guests as I can the same 3 questions. So here's the first one. What do you think has been the hardest part of this time of social isolation?
I don't think I know. And it even came up closer when I watched the video back and seeing all those faces and people. We are social people. We love to have people in our house. We love to, just gather with people and talk with people, but face to face. And we haven't done that.
We haven't.
With anyone.
No, it's been
Except
so weird.
for you, virtually. And when we see you online, it makes us happy. We get a high after our show, which is great. So that's the hardest part. That is absolutely the hardest part, not being able to be in person and be in community.
Absolutely.
Live.
Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we do. We love having people over. And we will have you over again. I want a packed house party. Skylar Faith, do you want to take a stab at one? What has been the hardest part for you? Speak loudly. Speak loudly.
The hardest part is probably that I don't get to see my friends.
There it is.
I like making friends a lot.
Skylar likes
I
making
can't
friends a lot.
make friends.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think you've made a whole lot of friends. I would venture to say that a lot of people out there are your new friends, and that they've enjoyed getting to know you. And I can't imagine what it's like to be. Well, I do know what it's like to be an only child, but to be an only child and then told to stay with your parents for 10 weeks plus, and only do things with us or your friends virtually, and you've handled it really well. And I just can't imagine. Like Deb just popped up. Hi, Deb just popped up, and I think of all the times that we played together as kids, and I know it's hard for you to not have those play dates, but I know they're coming back soon. I love you. Okay.
Whoa.
I know that's my turn.
Whoa, wow. No,
Hardest part.
let me be the host for a second.
Okay, hosting. Oh, you're hosting. Okay.
Randi Driscoll, what has been the hardest time for you?
There's too many. I thought in the beginning it would be not seeing my people, not being able to travel, not being able to go and reach out to my people, our people all over the country. Then I thought it would be the singing. You know, you've heard a lot of people say that singing might not come back for, singing is always going to be here, but singing in large groups might not come back for a long time, which is frightening to those of us that love to go out and perform, or that it might look very different. Then I thought maybe it's the theater aspect of it. Then I thought it's the job aspect of it. It's my students. Really what's been hard is seeing the confusion that comes with this time. The loss of life and how it is so hard for so many and so real. Like Larry was talking about last night, I know many people who have lost their life, and yes, people say, do you know them? I know them. I know many sick people. But then I also know people who don't know one person that's had the virus, and what I'm noticing is that there's a disconnect, and that disconnect is hard to watch because we try really hard to live in a non-judgment zone. Like, you know, we tell you all the time, if you opened your eyes today, you're doing really good, and we're proud of you. And we mean it, you know, because that's you're living, and that's good. But it's been hard. It's been hard for me to see that there's a lot of confusion and that there's a disconnect and so much pain in some areas. And although I don't wish that on anyone, I want everyone to have empathy for what every other person might be experiencing. So just like I have empathy for the people that are really hurting and have lost people, I also want to test myself to have empathy and understand why some people are desperate to get right back out there, saving their businesses, saving their families' livelihoods. So that's been hard for me. And of course, missing all of you guys. I miss you so much. I cannot wait to get on a plane. I've been talking to my suitcase. Okay.
All right. Find out who's
on. Who's on? Shondell is on.
We're not mixing with
Valerie is on. Lizzie's on. I don't know if I said Mary Lou yet. And Patrick is on. We got a good crew tonight. Okay. Should we do all the questions? We should do all of them.
Sure.
Okay.
Quickly.
So then, Daddy, the next question. What's been the silver lining?
Easy. This.
Yep, that's
Right
my
here.
answer too.
That's
This has been the silver lining, and being able to, being
For
able to
70
connect.
nights, we've done something together.
Thank
Every
you
night.
for my silver
Thank you.
lining. Thank you, Skylar. Yours?
My silver lining is probably that we actually have technology to FaceTime people.
Wow, she went deep. Wow.
Who
Yes.
spoke to you? Who?
'Cause
Someone.
when we were kids-
Production coordinator. Someone? No,
Yeah,
we don't have one of
when they were
those.
kids, they could only call people. And if they left the house, they didn't have a phone.
Did you hear her? When we were
Kids.
kids, we could only call someone, and if we
Right.
left the house, we didn't have a phone. Well, you know what? You're right. We
That's
didn't.
right.
We had to dial a number a lot. We had to literally
On
dial
road
a number a
phones.
lot. You're right, though. So your silver lining is technology out of the mouths of babes. Did you hear that? Okay, I loved it.
I want to ask you.
Okay, the last one. Do you know the last one? No, we did silver lining. Daddy and I said the same thing. We said it was this
Yeah.
show and connecting with other people. All right, this is the last one. Ask Daddy. What have you?
Daddy, what have you learned?
I think I've learned that we are a resilient bunch. Overall, you know, we can get through anything.
Are you getting choked up?
No. Why would I do that?
You're getting choked up.
I am. I am. This hasn't been easy for anyone, for sure. And what's been amazing is maybe 5 minutes before showtime, we will be on a really hard downturn. But then we do this, and we're right back up because we can share. So what I've learned is we're resilient. I know, and
Okay, you're okay.
We're
You're
resilient.
okay. You did good. We're going with resilient for 200. Okay,
That's it.
Skylar, it was beautiful, Daddy. Skylar, what have you learned? Okay, careful. That's a lot of Sprite and
she's
grenadine.
learned that
Okay.
Daddy's a mess.
Yeah, she's learned that you mixed a strong Shirley Temple there, buddy. Okay, Skylar Faith McGinnis, what have you learned?
I've learned that you shouldn't be mean right now. You shouldn't be mean at all. And you should also not, our pool is open, but, they shouldn't have took a break, at least. Because they shouldn't have gone in the pool. The day after the pool was open,
It's an
they
editorial.
went in.
Well, because they were told it was okay to go in with social distancing. So mostly so if I'm hearing you correctly, you don't want people to be mean ever, and you'd like people to be careful. Be careful during this time. Okay, I like that.
I love it.
Cheers to that.
And
Yes, never be mean.
finally,
What have
Mommy?
I learned? So many things. I've learned a million and 10 things, and I will write about it tomorrow on my blog. No, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't sleep anymore. That's one thing I've learned. I don't sleep. Sleep is overrated. It's easy. I've learned how much I love my tribe, and that's you. I love you, but it's more than love. It's how much I need you. It's become obvious, right? I need you, and I have learned how grateful I am that I picked you, and that we got her, because I have been amazed by how well you both have handled this situation, and how you've just risen to the occasion. No matter what I've told you to do, what we're doing, what kind of segment we're doing, I've learned that I'm grateful and lucky, and I won't forget that. I'm not going to forget that. Okay, it is. We're going to end it right now. I got one more thing to do before we go. Okay, Sky, you can go sit down if you want. Tell everyone you love them. Oh, guys. Oh, hi, Philip. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta get the camera out of the cradle.
Where should I put that? Oh, I'm getting choked up. Okay. So what's happening tomorrow? House concert tomorrow here. I'd love to see the blondes. I see Wendy and Holly. We're both on. Now, if we could get Karen, that would be all the blondes in the front row tomorrow. That's 6 o'clock. I would love for you to be live. It would make me feel really good. It would make me feel really good to see you guys on. And I'm going to do some songs that you haven't heard in a while, some requests that you gave me that I wasn't able to get to. I'm going to try really hard to get to them and share some music with you and just kind of like unwind a bit, which I think would be really, really great. And then that's at 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. if you're in New York, and then 4 o'clock if you're in Pacific time. We have done 70 episodes. We have highlighted a ton of charities, and our goal was to always make it about the people that we brought on. So for those of you that have been asking about us, thank you. But if you want to go back and look into checking out some people, go ahead and find out about the charities. If you're able to give a little scroll through and go ahead and give some money to some charities or give some love to some of the musicians. And join me tomorrow night. That would be awesome if you can. If you've been watching me do shows for a while, you know that I like to end with this one. It's a cover song. I didn't write it, but I love it so much. It's a finale for a lot of my house concerts, and I don't know when we're going to be able to do house concerts again. Maybe with social distancing, we will be able to do house concerts. Right, well, my house concert, literally from my house. But I don't know when I'll be able to come to your house, although I can't wait to. Maybe we'll be able to do it if it's like small groups, you know, and if everyone's sort of careful. But if you've seen me at a house concert or a show, or maybe even some Randi, I don't know, songwriter evenings, you know that I like to finish with this one. So here it is. Love, I get so lost sometimes. Days pass, and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, I drive off in my car. But whichever way I go, I come back to the place you are. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a word, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. Oh, in your eyes, the light, the heat. I am complete in your eyes. I see the doorway of 1,000 churches, the resolution of all my fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I want to be that complete. All right, the question is, are you guys singing? Because if you've seen me do this, you know that you guys do your eyes. Right? Your eyes. You sing it. No one gives you hand signals. Oh, do it. I'm going to pretend you're all doing it. Love, no, I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted in this moment.
light in the heat. In your eyes. I hear you, it sounds great. So you guys know, usually when I am singing at a house concert or something, I will do a little rap, a little recap, as it were, of the evening, of the 1 hour show or the 2 hour show. That's what I'll do. I'll do like a little recap. So now, in true house concert fashion, I'm gonna do a little recap of Randy's live, which I never pre-write, so anything could happen. Here we go. I was hanging out in my own damn house every single night. I was somewhere in Nashville, and it was sometime in March, and I was feeling alright. And I turned to Andrew and I said it would be nice if sometime around 6 o'clock tonight we could go live, and could we go live, could we go live every night? And he was like, what, every night? And I was like, every single night I think we should go live. And he was like, that seems like a lot of lives. And I was like, I think we should do it every single night. And he was like, that's not right. And I was like, it's all right, it'll be all right. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, we'll be at it for like 10 weeks. And he was like, 10 weeks, are you sure? And I was like, maybe 3. And then 3 turned into 10. And we were reaching out to all of you. At first we weren't quite sure what to do. I was like, how are we gonna get all the people? How are we gonna get all the people? How are we gonna get all the people to come onto our show? Because they are all over the world. Yes, they are in California and New York, and we're here in Tennessee. And there is no damn way for them to be here in my house, because nobody's going out, and we're in my house. Nobody's going out, and we're just in our house. And I was like, you know what we could do, you know what we could do, you know what we could do, we could do, you know what 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 we could do. We could have them all on Zoom. We could have them on Zoom. We could have them on Zoom. We could have them on Zoom and FaceTime too. And you know what would be cool if we called them every night, and that's just what we had to do. And then I was like, why don't you be my cameraman, and you can film it on an iPhone, and you can go up to a tiny little computer screen, and that's how they're gonna be seen. And then I was like, oh, that's crazy. We need to put it on a monitor and make it bigger. And he was like, oh my gosh, there's so much for me to do. It's breaking my back. And I was like, that's too damn bad. And he was like, break my back, break my back, break my back, break my back, break my back. And I was so sad because Daddy's back was broken. Every night coming to you. And that's when I called so many people that I knew, so many people on the East Coast, so many people on the West Coast, so many people that now you all know. And I was like, oh, could you talk to my friends on Facebook Live? Could you tell them how you're doing? Are you all right? I'm a little bit worried about you, and I want you to check in tonight. I'm so worried, I'm so darn worried, and I don't want to cry, but it would make me feel better tonight if I could reach out to you and see how you're doing. And you know what? Every person I called said yes. Just about every single person that I called, unless they had something to do, they said yes. They said yes. They said, I will come on to Randy's Live, and I will talk to the people, and I will sing for the people, and I will fiddle for the people, and I will play for the people, and I will do poetry for the people. I'll do therapy for the people. I will dance for the people. I'll do all the things for the people. And I was like, every single night we're gonna be all right. Yeah, every single night we're gonna be all right. Cause I got my friends, and I got my tribe. And you know how I got them? It has something to do with my vibe. That's right, my vibe, my tribe. It's fine, my vibe each night. Then we got to 50, we had a celebration, and I was like, maybe we're almost done, but nothing was really open yet. Some things were open, but not everything was open. And I was like, what are we gonna do? We have to keep going, we gotta keep going. So then we went to 60, and then we went to 65, and then I said, sometime around 70, I think we're gonna stop. And I was like, we can't stop. No, I don't mean stop. I mean, maybe just not do it every night, because that ain't right, because eventually somebody's gotta sleep. I gotta sleep. I think Andrew's gotta sleep. I'm pretty sure Skylar has to sleep. She doesn't sleep a lot, but we all gotta sleep. I said, but we can't stop. No, can't stop. No, can't stop. No, can't stop. Gotta keep on going. And you know we're going. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna come to you. Yeah. We're gonna come to you. Yeah. We're gonna come to you every Friday from our own damn house in Nashville, Tennessee. So you can still see Andrew and me, and you can all see Skylar Faith. And won't that be great? We'll have a luau, we'll have
Christmas, we'll have pride, we'll have so many things, we'll have so much fun, you don't even know it's gonna be so great. Sometimes we'll have cake, I don't know, it's gonna be so great. But until then, we wanna tell you that we love you. And more than anything, the thing that I could sing, I want you all to be safe, I want you to be careful and to spread love into the world, cause don't we need it, and I mean it. Spread that love into the world, cause yes, we mean it, and I need it. Spread that love into the world. And now, all the boys and girls, will you sing with me one last time on Randi's episode 70 of her life? And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. Oh, 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 oh. In your eyes, like the heat.
Your eyes,
I can
your eyes,
see the doorway.
your eyes,
Your
eyes, your eyes,
of all my fruits,
your
and
eyes,
chance. Oh, I see the light in the heat.
your eyes.
Oh, I wanna be that complete. Nice. Your eyes, I'm talking about your eyes. I have loved this live. I love this live. Thank you so much for tuning in every single night. And we will see you tomorrow for our house concert. Can't wait to sing for y'all. And then every Friday, for now. Skylar, come over here. Let's say goodnight. Your
Bye.
attracts your, and we really love our tribe. It's been so great being with you. Stay safe, take care of one another, venture out as needed. You know what to do. You know how to be smart. I know you guys. I love you guys. I know you guys. Thank you to all of our guests. Oh my gosh, so many guests for so many nights. So many people checked in with us, and we've got so many more. You have no idea. The show we're going to have next Friday is unbelievable. And it gives us some time to really sort of polish it up and maybe share it a little bit on Instagram and on YouTube with people. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please check out the house concert tomorrow night. I'd love to see you guys. It's going to be a different vibe, and I'm excited to just sing. It's been a long time since I've done a concert, so I'm excited about that. And share this if you want. You can share these with people. We would love that. We would absolutely love that. We miss you. I miss you. I miss you. Oh, I'm seeing the hearts. I'm loving it. But we will see you here. This whole thing, we're doing it next Friday night. We've got amazing guests. We've got great music coming to you. House concert tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Dad, you want to come say goodnight too?
I do. Hold on.
Okay.
We can do this.
We can do it.
We can. There we go. Hold on. Oh, there. Oh, hold on.
Look it down.
Hold on.
Look it
Hold
down.
on. No.
Look it down.
Sorry
Look it
for my
down.
palm. There we go.
Just like our ED show, guys.
Thank you guys. Have a great night. Take care of one another. Be safe. We love you. We love
Love you.
Okay, good night.
Bye. Listen, now I got to reach for that finish button.